Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Monster Tamer Showcase, the segment on this channel where we showcase new Monster Tamer games. Now, today is a bit different because it's coming out on a Sunday. I actually rearranged my schedule for this because this Kickstarter only has 14 hours left, and I'd like to at least spread the word before it ends because perhaps if enough people find it interesting, it could reach its goal. I personally do, so I am going to be backing, but it still needs about just under $600 Canadian to reach its goal. Basically what this game is it's a monster taming RPG that's in an open world environment, and it has a Halloween based monsters. They're called Halloween. I'm not sure what the age demographic of this game is. I know the last game that this studio made was rated E10 if I'm not mistaken, so it's not like Monster Crown or anything. It's going to be more similar to something like Koromon, where it's more of an all ages type thing. But I've seen some of the gameplay, and I think it looks really cool. But yeah, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is the trailer. I don't want to play the whole thing because it's 3 minutes long. I don't want to play their whole video in our video, but I'm gonna sort of skip to the gameplay stuff.
We're back. Hello. I want to thank you enough for that. With that being Kingdom on PlayStation 5 into turn-based.
So it is coming to PlayStation 4, by the way.
PlayStation 4. Let's dive into the details. Costume Kingdom is a Halloween-themed turn-based action-adventure game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. The player takes on the role of Ryan, a young child on a quest to beat the Apex Cup while unknowingly saving Halloween. The Apex Cup is a competition held on Halloween night where the children of Manchester use their Halloween in a tournament to see who is the champion. Build your team of Halloween and trick-or-treat your way through the breathtaking Manchester. It is also essential to collect.
So I think it looks pretty interesting from the gameplay that we've seen. The world looks nice. I like the aesthetic, the sort of Halloween aesthetic. In terms of like, and you guys know I don't really care about graphics. Like if you watched any of my Monster Tamer reviews, I don't even really mention them. The graphics for this game remind me of the GameCube era, which I do kind of like. It is low poly.
Competition held on Halloween night.
But I think they do a pretty decent job with it.
Use their Halloween in a tournament to see who is the champion. Build your team of Halloween and trick-or-treat your way through the breathtaking Manchester. It is also essential to collect costumes and complete quests to unlock mystical abilities, as they will aid you in defeating Pineapple and saving Halloween. This is a holiday experience that will warm the hearts of adults and children alike. So, what is the goal of?
So yeah, it's a more inclusive title in terms of age. Like I said, with Pokemon Red and Blue did this really well, where the games were something that isn't necessarily just for kids. It's targeted towards kids, but it's not exclusive to children. I think that this is going to sort of deliver that same experience. That's what I'm assuming. Obviously, I don't know. But it looks like to me, this looks like a really interesting project, and I'd hate to see it not reach its goal. That's why I'm sort of sharing it today. At the time this video comes out, because as much as I'd like to release this video right now at midnight, there's a good chance that most of you are sleeping. And you might get the notification, but it might be old and then it'll get lost. So even though it's less time, I think more of you guys will see this in the morning. And then hopefully, if anyone is interested, we can get this past its goal. Because I do think it'd be a shame for it not to get past its goal. I'm gonna show you guys what is gonna happen if it does. Because if it doesn't, the game's still coming. But if it does, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff that's gonna be added. So,
of the Kickstarter. The goal of the Kickstarter is to aid in our funding to ensure we deliver a breathtaking experience when the title launches on PlayStation 4 later this year. So backers can be assured that we will deliver a complete and satisfying game package for PlayStation 4. What happens if we reach our goal? If we are given the opportunity and additional resources required, we do have a wish list of additional extras that we'd love to deliver in order to make Costume Kingdom an even better game. The wish list includes items such as rideable mounts, new Halloween, a Hollow Zoo revamp, new leveling systems, new areas, and much more. In order to finish some of the stretch goals, we will need to expand our team to a roster of around 6 developers.
So 6. So that means this is a very small team if he's expanding to 6, right? So they're not asking for a whole lot of money. Like a lot of games could ask for a lot more than they need. I don't see, again, I don't know how much this is in US, but 1571 Canadian, so maybe around like 1200 US. I don't see that as them being asking for too much, because if you are paying people, like, I could see that money going very fast. They might not even be able to just use that money to pay people, because even if they get paid, like, let's say $10 an hour, which, I mean, in Canada and where I live, that's actually less than minimum wage. That money is going to go quick if they hire like 2 or 3 people. There are currently 17 backers. One of you actually came from my channel, I think, because I had checked it after I uploaded and sharing it. So whoever did that, like, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty large pledge too. I'd hopefully we can get a few more people. Again, if you're interested, I'm not trying to pressure anybody. If you don't have the money, totally understandable. But if you do have the extra resources, I do think helping this game be the best it could be would be something nice. Because honestly, like, the more monster taming games, the better. And I don't know. To me, this game looks really cool. So I wanted to read off some of the Kickstarter stuff. We'll finish part of this video though,
which we will look to do immediately upon reaching our funding goal. Therefore, a majority of our budget will be allocated to wages and office space, plus the cost of outsourcing sound testing and version control. When can we expect the game on PlayStation 4? We hope to release the title no later than Halloween this year, so it will be...
Oh man, I really do hope it comes out on Halloween, because if it does, it's going to be so much fun to play on Halloween, or at least like leading up to Halloween. For those of you who don't know, also my daughter's birthday is near that time too, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream it. But if it ends up coming out on like if it ended up coming out on Halloween, maybe we can do like a Halloween stream. That'd be kind of cool.
Just in time for the festive season. However, if our crowdfunding is a big success and stretch goals are met, then we will look to secure the resources required to pull off a much quicker release for the title. Costume Kingdom has been a massive passion project for the Stratton Studios team, and we've all made financial sacrifices to get it this far. We need your support now more than ever. Thank you so much for jumping on board Costume Kingdom, watching the video, and for your continued support. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
So they do actually have a website specifically catered to their game, so we can check out some more information. And I'm just going to read some of this off to you. Costume Kingdom is a Halloween-themed turn-based action-adventure game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. The player takes on the role of Rain, a young child on the quest to beat the Apex Cup while unknowingly saving Halloween, sort of what he said in the trailer. The Apex Cup is a competition held on Halloween night where children of the Monkchester use their Halloween in tournament to see who can become the champion. So it's kind of like the Pokemon League. Build your team of Halloween and trick-or-treat your way through the breathtaking Monkchester. It is essential to collect your costumes and complete quests to unlock mystical abilities that will aid you in defeating Pineapple and saving Halloween. This is a holiday experience that will warm. So that's basically what he said in the video, actually, pretty much word for word. But yeah, so you have your basic turn-based battle system. I guess you can actually knock on doors and people will give you stuff. One of the backer tiers actually lets you be one of these people. It is a little on the pricey side. So I'd like to get that backer tier. Like I'd like to just put myself in all these different games if I ever could, but I'm gonna have to think about it. Build your cast of Halloween so you can build your creatures. Soundtrack. Costume Kingdom currently has 3 unique and dynamic boss battles that are sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Each boss is challenging but very rewarding and makes for some of the best moments in the title. So I'm interested to see that too. Awesome abilities and unique mechanics. Costume Kingdom is home to 11 unique abilities, which over the course of the game you will learn to master and utilize. We also have implemented numerous unique mechanics for the player to enjoy, such as trick-or-treating, dynamic platforming sections, fishing, building your own Hollow Zoo, and much more. I'm assuming the Hollow Zoo is the PC box equivalent. That's my guess. And then right now it's only going to come out for PlayStation. I don't know if that's hurting their chance at getting backers, because since it's not coming out for Steam or Xbox by the look of it, they have a smaller pool. But if you do have PlayStation and this is something that interests you, consider backing if you can. I wanted to go over the backing tiers, I guess, and then we'll call it a day from there. So there are a few that interest me specifically, and I might wait a little while. I want to see how close we can get it to the goal, and I might just top the rest of it off depending on how much it is. Like, obviously I have I can't just spend all the money in the world. Honestly, if I could, I'd just back the rest of the 600 myself, but I don't have $600 laying around. But yeah, so there's Companion, which is you get an HD wallpaper. That we saw that in the Kindred Fates Kickstarter as well. Be among the first in our game to receive a game key when it launches. So that's, $10 or $16 will get you the game. So, if this is a game that interests you, consider that. $16 and the game's yours. Let's see. Hero. All heroes need to be remembered. So this is 20 euros. I don't know what. I think it's euros because they're from the Ireland. So I'm assuming it's euros. $32 Canadian for me. All heroes need to be remembered. Become a hero and get your name in the credits. Also receive a game key, and you'll get access to the private backer group and the game key. Oh no, I already said that. And the HD wallpaper. So pledge 40 or more. Halloween collector. Not everyone could be a collector. Only around 50 people will be able to grab this exclusive Kickstarter tier, including the first highly sought after sticker packs. You get stickers too. So that's this is the first. This is the first one that's something physical. I freaking hate Kickstarter's interface. You try to scroll down on here and it scrolls down on the other one. Okay. The next one is Apex Cup Fan. So this one gives you everything you got before, but you also get, I'm trying to see here, special handwritten thank you note. Oh, and your name will be Apex Cup Fan, and then your name in the thing. Then the champion gives you that handwritten note, the backers group, the Costume Kingdom digital art book, Costume Kingdom digital soundtrack, the key for the game, the stickers, the wallpapers, and an exclusive T-shirt. $100 or more. And this is one that I wish I could do right now. You get all the rewards from before, plus you get your own NPC Cypher Squad goon. So I'm assuming the Cypher Squad is going to be like the bad guys or whatever. So you can have a character that's named after you. So I mean, that's kind of cool. And someone did back that. Trick or treat NPC. Like, if I could pick any tier right now, like, that would be the one. Like, you get to be a trick or treat NPC. That's kind of cool. Again, I wish I could put myself into all these games, but that's about $189 in my currency, and I don't think I can afford that right now. I'm gonna see how close this thing gets to the end. Like, if it's like $100 and something bucks away, then I might do one of these. Then I'll do it. But oh man, I really wish I could. And then this is 1850 is kind of a big jump. Become a leader, choose your own unique line. Oh, you get to. I'm assuming a leader is like a gym leader. So you get to like you get to be a really important character. There's only 2, so. Holomon creator, legendary Holomon. So you get an in-game Holomon for this one, and then for the last one, you get to have an in-game legendary. So yeah, there is some other gameplay stuff, but so this is a trick or treat thing. We've seen some of this. I'll show you guys the. Here, let's listen to some of the music. Okay, so here we have, that sounds good, by the way. Here we have stretch goals, which I'm honestly just hoping to get it to actually get the goal at this point. But see, some of these would have been really cool. I honestly wish I knew this was under Kickstarter earlier. Like, I didn't realize that the Kickstarter was actually going when I found out about this game. I feel bad. Like, I wish I could have spread the word sooner. Like, this game went completely under my radar. There's going to be free content updates, new Halloween variants, new costumes and abilities, updated battle arenas, new quests with character with a voice actor, new area, rideable mounts, DLC, Hallow Zoo revamp, second DLC, major gameplay improvements, game ported to Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Sorry. If we can get it to 100K, you can get it on all platforms. I'm not sure what the logistics behind having it specifically on PS4 is, but yeah, man, it would have been nice to hit some of these stretch goals too. I really wish that this game got the attention it had deserved before today. But yeah, guys, like I said, if this is something that interests you, feel free to donate if you can. If not, don't feel like you have to. Like, I totally get it. Everyone has different tastes. I personally will be backing. Unfortunately, even if you back, you'll get refunded unless the thing gets the full amount. So it's kind of make it or break it for the next few hours. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, if you find the game interesting, make sure to like and subscribe. When this game does eventually come out, I'll be talking about it in more depth and whatnot. Because again, I do think it's pretty interesting. We can play it on the channel. That'll be kind of fun. It'll be the first time I actually play a game on my PS4 and directly make a Let's Play for it, because I haven't done that. I don't even know how, to be honest. But we'll do that. But anyways, guys, until next time, peace.